I got two questions before I let you get out of here. So the first one is, I know you
Yes,
saw it.
yes, yes. I'm the king of RBE. Go ahead, next question.
Ain't no RBE happening in me and you's call right now. We ain't doing no RBE, man. I'm in Battle
next,
Academy
next
mode.
question.
And somebody, you know what? We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that right now. We'll worry about that after December 9th. All right. But look, I saw a champion title pop up. I didn't get a chance to tune in yet. I want to watch it and see exactly what he was saying. But I read it and it says something to the effect of Rosenberg Raw is light work or something like that. I think Bill did an interview that dropped on Black saying some shit like that. I wanna know if you feel like his style or his pen or his natural creative abilities will be a factor in the way that you approach this matchup. Because when somebody like Bill says he's light work, I assume that he's saying that he's a better pen than you or something like that. That's what I'm guessing.
You know, Bill, you're probably gonna watch this, and if you do, here's some free game for you. Do not go up there thinking that if your bars have more degree of difficulty, that will lead you in the right direction. It's not the battle for that. Maybe that
Mm,
shit you just did up there with Rum Nitty, that means something. Your pen and how intricate you can get. I think a lot of people lose battles like that, hey? They look at, like, I remember, I use Showoff for an example. And I remember, shout out to Showoff, we just had a fire showing versus Jag. I watched it last night. It was
Surfing
very,
JC that just happened.
you know, you can. One thing Showoff kept telling me in our lead up was, bro, you can rap, but like that shit simplistic. Like you know what I mean? No, he said you can rhyme, but you can't rap. Like you can't rap like me. The way I rap, you can't. And I was telling him, and I said, bro, this is a big stage battle. I can't remember that many times where a guy got up there with ultra intricate bars and had a lot of success. It's happened. But the big shows are somewhat like concerts too, right? They're not just battles. There's concerts, crowd participation. If you don't incorporate that stuff in a room with 1,000 plus, sometimes being straight direct can hurt you. You gotta involve them in certain ways and have that ear candy that a lot like to move a big group of people.
This
I've
is
seen
game,
him.
y'all. This is
I,
game.
I've seen him get on stage a la versus DNA in that same building on Philly URL and try it, and it didn't work for him.
Mm.
So with a guy like me who is simplistic, it's easy to grasp what I'm saying. But the biggest thing for me is the field bars and the relatability. The relate. When you can relate to a group of people, they side with you. Like, okay, yeah, that shit he's doing is cool, but I'm feeling this shit he talking over here. Like, yeah, that's hot, but I'm feeling like this. This is, you know what I'm saying? And
This is game. This is game.
I have grown enough in the game to know that I have that. There's so many battlers that have a better pen than me. Doesn't mean I don't have a good pen. There's so many basketball players that dribble better than Shake Milton. You understand what I'm saying? Or they dribble better than other players, but they don't shoot better. They don't defend better. They don't rebound. They don't hustle more. So him saying I'm light work, it's actually it's music to my ears because I'm thinking he's doing exactly what I think he's. And I know Bill. I brought Bill in this game. I know everything about Bill. I know what Bill's comfortable with, what he's not comfortable with. He's got to say what he has to say on camera. But you know what I mean? I'm partially responsible for Bill Collector.
Mm.
The most responsible. It's me and then his talent. So I know Bill. I know what he does well and I know what he doesn't do well. Why do you think he's avoided the battle for so long? This battle
Mm.
has made sense a lot of different times. There was times it didn't make sense, but it's made sense multiple different times. So, if I was always available to, and now another thing, this ain't a big battle for me for notoriety. I don't think Bill Collector bigger than me, and if he is, by how much? So it's like, now I feel like the playing field is even. I hope he gets up there and talks about astrology, algebra, and calculus if he wants to. I really do. It's going to be a fucking walk in the park for Rosenberg if that's Bill Collector's angle. So, Bill Collector did something versus K. Sean. He said, we got a problem, champ. or salad thin, revival blend, turn your lungs to lava lamps. He needs a lot of that. You need a lot more of that, Bill. Because that was one and a bunch of bullshit. You need a lot of that, and you'll be all right. But Bill saying I'm light, I think Bill's weak. He's dope, but I think his shit's weak. I think you can muscle his shit. Like, you understand what I'm saying? He raps that cool shit. I think his style, his rap style, can be muscle. It could be Brody. It could be chumped. You know what I mean? That's what I think about his style. As dope as he is, matching him up against me, he's chumpable. He's chumpable. You hear that shit?
You starting some new battle rap lingo.
Yeah, like he's chumpable. Like you just Shotgun Suge versus Chess.
Yes, yeah.
Chess is better than Suge skill wise. He's not a better battler than Shotgun Suge. And Suge chumped him because his shit was chumpable. When you match it up against the brolic bullies, the dudes with the old essence, dudes like me, Shotgun Suge, the dudes that y'all say like got weak pens, we are the closest thing to original street battle rap that's in the game right now. When you talk about how it used to be back in the late 90s, early 2000s, the Reed Dollars DVDs, back in those days before it was a sport, we are the closest thing to the essence that you can find. And that's where our success comes from. You don't see it a lot. All these other dudes are like created 2K players and shit, right? All taking pieces from all different flavors and styles, and it's you know, you're seeing it a lot. But then when you hear a dude like Raw, you hear a dude like Showoff on that big stage, and you start, damn, man, that shit fire. It's the relatability, you know what I mean? It's the old time style, and that shit will never go out of style. It'll never go out of. If you don't oversaturate yourself, they'll always love that, even if they don't know they love it, till they hear it. Like they'll always love that shit. So, you know, I trust my guns, eh? I trust my fucking guns.